Imagine starting your morning the same way you always have, a warm bowl of oatmeal, maybe a few slices of banana or a drizzle of honey. It feels healthy, right? But what if I told you that for people over 75, this common breakfast could either clean your arteries, or silently clog them even faster, depending on just one small thing you add to it? Yes, research is now showing that the right addition to your oatmeal can literally change how your blood flows, how your heart functions, and how young your arteries stay. And here's the shocking part. Most seniors skip this step entirely, which could be the difference between a heart that stays strong into your 80s and 90s, or one that starts to struggle under plaque buildup. Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Carter, a board-certified senior health specialist with over 30 years of experience studying how aging affects the heart and brain. And today, I'm going to show you something that could completely change your morning routine and your cardiovascular health. Because the truth is, oatmeal by itself is good, but it's not enough. See, as we age, our arteries naturally lose flexibility. They stiffen, and sticky cholesterol starts to cling to the walls like glue. Even a healthy diet can't always reverse that, unless you know which nutrients turn on your body's natural artery cleaning system. In this video, I'll reveal a simple nutrient-packed addition that you can stir right into your oatmeal. Something backed by real science to help dissolve artery plaque, reduce bad cholesterol, and restore healthy blood flow overnight. It's something so simple you probably have it in your kitchen right now, yet it's almost never mentioned in the mainstream heart health advice. So stay with me because by the end of this video you'll not only know what to add, but exactly why it works, how to prepare it properly, and how it can help keep your arteries clear and your heart strong, even well into your late 70s, 80s, and beyond. You know, the truth is, after the age of 75, your arteries begin to tell the story of every meal you've ever eaten. Every spoonful of sugar, every processed food, every skipped walk. It all leaves tiny traces inside those delicate tubes that carry your life's blood. Over time, those traces turn into plaque, and plaque becomes the silent thief of good health. But the incredible thing is, the body has a built-in ability to clean itself. It just needs the right tools. That's why the one thing you add to your morning oatmeal can completely change how your arteries behave overnight. It's not a drug. It's not an expensive supplement. It's a natural food that activates the very system your body uses to sweep away waste and keep your arteries open. See, most people think oatmeal alone is enough for heart health, and it is a good start. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that traps cholesterol and helps eliminate it through digestion. But that's only half the battle. Because inside your arteries, old cholesterol doesn't just float around. It sticks to the walls and hardens over time. That's why even people who eat healthy can still develop artery blockage as they age. The real secret is to combine oatmeal with nutrients that work like internal cleaners, helping your body remove what's already there, not just prevent new buildup. There's a process inside your body called reverse cholesterol transport. Imagine it like a cleanup crew. HDL, the good cholesterol, acts like a garbage truck. It picks up excess cholesterol from your artery walls and delivers it back to the liver, where it's broken down and flushed out. The stronger your reverse cholesterol transport, the cleaner your arteries stay. But as we age, this process slows down, mainly because our diets lose key nutrients that fuel it. That's where the right oatmeal addition comes in. When you add a spoonful of freshly ground flaxseed into your oatmeal, you're supplying 3 powerful nutrients that reactivate this system: omega-3 fatty acids, soluble fiber, and lignans. Omega-3s are like oil for your arteries. They keep the blood flowing smoothly and reduce the sticky inflammation that causes cholesterol to cling to artery walls in the first place. The soluble fiber in flaxseed works hand in hand with the beta-glucan in oats, forming a natural sponge that binds cholesterol inside your intestines before it ever reaches your bloodstream. And lignans, those are plant-based antioxidants found almost nowhere else in such abundance, help your artery walls stay young and elastic. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed flaxseed daily saw their LDL cholesterol drop by nearly 20% in just 3 months. But more importantly, their arteries became more flexible, and that's the true marker of heart health. Flexible arteries mean better blood flow, better oxygen delivery and less pressure on your heart. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Doctor, can I just take an omega-3 supplement or fish oil pill instead? The answer is, not quite the same. Nature designed foods to work in synergy, meaning, when fiber, antioxidants, and omega-3s come together naturally, the body absorbs and uses them far more effectively than any isolated supplement. That's why flaxseed in your oatmeal outperforms most capsules. You're feeding your body in the way it understands best, through whole food. Here's where things get even more interesting. Flaxseed doesn't just help with cholesterol. It also helps balance blood pressure, blood sugar, and even hormone levels, all of which influence your heart and artery health. The omega-3s calm inflammation, the fiber stabilizes blood sugar, and the lignans provide antioxidant protection that slows aging inside your arteries. It's like giving your heart a mini tune-up every single morning. But remember, the key is freshness. Whole flax seeds often pass through your system without breaking down, meaning you don't absorb their nutrients. That's why you should always grind them just before use or at least once a week, storing the powder in a sealed jar in your refrigerator to keep the oils fresh. A tablespoon or 2 is all it takes, stirred right into your oatmeal once it's cooked and slightly cooled. Think about that. A 1-minute step that could change decades of wear and tear on your arteries. That's how powerful nature can be when you use it right. So tomorrow morning, when you stand by your stove and see that simple bowl of oatmeal bubbling away, remember, it's not just breakfast. It's your body's daily opportunity to clean house, to start the day with a meal that actively heals rather than harms. And the best part? You'll begin to feel the difference. Maybe not overnight, but within weeks. A little more energy when you wake up. Less heaviness in your chest when you climb stairs. A sense of calm that comes from knowing your body is working with you, not against you. That's the feeling of better blood flow. That's what a heart at peace feels like. Now that you understand how your arteries clean themselves, let's talk about what exactly to put in your oatmeal to make that process happen. Because the truth is, not all oats and not all toppings are created equal. What you choose to mix into your breakfast bowl can either help your arteries heal or silently make things worse. The goal here is to give your body everything it needs to strengthen blood vessels, reduce cholesterol buildup, and lower inflammation, all from one simple meal. Start with the base, plain rolled oats. Not the instant kind with added sugar or flavoring, but real oats that cook in 5 minutes or less. Rolled oats are rich in a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Think of beta-glucan like a soft brush that travels through your digestive system, picking up bad cholesterol along the way. It binds to it and carries it out of your body before it ever gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Research has shown that eating just 3 grams of beta-glucan daily, that's roughly 1 bowl of oatmeal, can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10%. But what makes oats special for seniors is that they're gentle on the stomach and release energy slowly, keeping your blood sugar stable throughout the morning. Now, here comes the magic ingredient, ground flaxseed. This one small addition transforms your oatmeal from healthy to healing. Flaxseed contains omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, which your body converts into anti-inflammatory compounds. These omega-3s calm the irritation in your artery walls that triggers plaque formation in the first place. Then comes the soluble fiber, which works synergistically with oat fiber to trap even more cholesterol in the digestive tract. Finally, flaxseed contains lignans, natural plant antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress and slow the hardening of arteries. Together, these 3 nutrients turn a simple breakfast into a daily treatment for your cardiovascular system. If you really want to power up your morning, add a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds or a few chopped almonds on top. Both are rich in magnesium, one of the most underrated minerals for heart health. Magnesium helps relax the muscles in your blood vessel walls, preventing stiffness and spasm. It also regulates heartbeat rhythm and helps control blood pressure naturally. In fact, studies show that people with higher magnesium intake have up to a 30% lower risk of arterial calcification, the process that makes arteries hard and brittle. And when you combine magnesium with omega-3s, their effects amplify, helping your vessels stay open and elastic. Now, for a bit of crunch and extra benefit, toss in a few walnut halves, 3 or 4 are enough. Walnuts contain another unique type of omega-3 and plant sterols that help block the absorption of cholesterol from the foods you eat. They also provide natural vitamin E, which protects artery walls from oxidative damage. Just a small handful each day can reduce LDL levels while increasing HDL, the good cholesterol that helps clean your arteries. For flavor and additional protection, add a handful of fresh blueberries or a few banana slices. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation and improve blood vessel function. Bananas, on the other hand, add potassium, which helps balance sodium levels in your body and prevents blood pressure spikes. Potassium works directly with magnesium to keep your cardiovascular system relaxed and efficient. And then there's the secret seasoning most people overlook, turmeric. Adding even a small pinch of turmeric powder to your oats while cooking can significantly reduce artery inflammation. The active compound, curcumin, improves endothelial function. That's the inner lining of your blood vessels, allowing them to expand and contract smoothly. Pair turmeric with a pinch of black pepper to increase absorption by up to 2,000%. Or, if you prefer a sweeter note, sprinkle a dash of cinnamon instead. Cinnamon not only improves taste but also stabilizes blood sugar and lowers triglyceride levels, which reduces fat buildup inside the arteries. Each of these ingredients plays a different role, but together, they form what I call the perfect heart breakfast. Oats sweep cholesterol out of your digestive system. Flaxseed dissolves sticky plaque and calms inflammation. Seeds and nuts supply magnesium and healthy fats to keep vessels open. Fruits add antioxidants and potassium for smooth blood flow. And turmeric or cinnamon provides anti-inflammatory protection. This is the kind of synergy that no single supplement can match. When you eat this combination daily, you're doing more than feeding your body, you're retraining it to function like it did decades ago. The blood starts flowing freely again, blood pressure steadies, and even your energy levels rise because oxygen can reach your muscles and brain more efficiently. You're not forcing your heart to work harder, you're making its job easier. That's how real healing happens, not in pills or quick fixes, but in simple, consistent choices that you repeat every day. So tomorrow morning, when you prepare your oats, take an extra minute to add these ingredients. Don't rush it. Think of each addition, the flaxseed, the nuts, the fruit, as part of your morning medicine. It's nature's prescription for keeping your arteries young, your heart strong, and your life full of energy well beyond 75. Let's walk through exactly how to prepare this oatmeal the right way so that you get every possible benefit from it. Because even though the ingredients are simple, how you cook and combine them can make a huge difference. Most people over 75 need to be extra careful with digestion, blood sugar control, and nutrient absorption. So I want to show you the proper method that's gentle on your stomach, easy to follow, and designed to activate the healing compounds in these foods naturally. Start with half a cup of rolled oats. Avoid using instant oatmeal packets, because they often contain added sugars and preservatives that can spike your blood glucose and cancel out many of the heart protective effects. Pour the oats into a small saucepan and add 1 cup of water or unsweetened almond milk. Almond milk gives a creamy texture without adding saturated fat, but you can also use low-fat milk if you prefer. Bring it to a gentle simmer over medium heat. Stir occasionally to keep it from sticking to the bottom. Now, as your oats start to thicken, it's time to add your heart-healing ingredient, 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Always use ground, not whole seeds, because your body can't digest the outer shell of the seed properly. When it's ground, you unlock the omega-3s and lignans inside, making them ready to be absorbed. Stir it well into the oats while it's still hot so it blends evenly. This simple step alone transforms the fiber content and gives the oatmeal a mild, nutty taste. Next, toss in a pinch of turmeric if you like a golden hue and want the anti-inflammatory boost. For better absorption, add just a tiny pinch of black pepper. You won't taste it, but your body will absorb the curcumin much more effectively. If turmeric isn't your thing, use cinnamon instead. Half a teaspoon is enough to stabilize blood sugar and add a natural sweetness. You'll notice your oatmeal taking on a richer aroma as it cooks, and that's a sign that the antioxidants are becoming active. Once your oatmeal is cooked to the consistency you like, usually about 5 to 7 minutes, pour it into a bowl. Now it's time for your toppings. Add your fruits first, like a handful of fresh blueberries or sliced banana. Blueberries provide powerful plant compounds that help prevent arterial stiffness, while bananas deliver potassium to balance your heart rhythm and keep blood pressure steady. If you have access to strawberries, raspberries, or even pomegranate seeds, those are excellent choices too. Then sprinkle 1 tablespoon of chopped almonds or pumpkin seeds on top. If you prefer walnuts, 3 or 4 halves are perfect. These nuts not only make your breakfast more satisfying but also extend the energy release throughout your morning. They're packed with healthy fats and magnesium that support blood vessel flexibility and nerve function. Now, here's an often overlooked step that makes all the difference. Let your oatmeal cool for just 1 or 2 minutes before eating. This helps the fiber form a gel-like structure in your stomach, slowing digestion and keeping you full longer. It also allows the natural prebiotics in oats to nourish the healthy bacteria in your gut, which further supports cholesterol regulation and reduces inflammation. As you sit down to eat, take a moment to breathe, relax, and enjoy it slowly. Digestion starts in your mouth, and when you eat mindfully, your body releases more digestive enzymes, improving nutrient absorption. Think of this as your morning ritual, a time to feed both your body and your heart. You're not just eating breakfast, you're investing in your longevity. For best results, make this oatmeal at least 5 times a week. Try to have it within an hour of waking up, when your body is most receptive to nutrients. Your metabolism is fresh in the morning, and your arteries are more responsive to the nitric oxide boost provided by these ingredients. That means better circulation throughout the day, more oxygen delivery to your brain, and less stiffness in your legs and arms. If you're someone who takes medications like blood pressure pills or cholesterol-lowering drugs, this breakfast actually complements them. It doesn't interfere. But if you're on a blood thinner, speak with your doctor before adding large amounts of flaxseed or turmeric, since both have mild natural blood thinning effects. In most cases, small daily amounts are perfectly safe and even beneficial. Drink a glass of water alongside your oatmeal to help the soluble fiber work properly. Water allows the beta-glucan in oats and the fiber from flax to form that soft gel that traps cholesterol and flushes it out through your digestive system. And remember, hydration itself improves blood viscosity, meaning your blood flows more smoothly and your heart doesn't have to pump as hard. Once you finish your breakfast, you'll notice that you stay full and energized for hours. Many seniors report that when they switch from toast or cereal to this heart-healthy oatmeal, their mid-morning fatigue disappears. That's because your blood sugar stays stable, your arteries are open, and your body runs more efficiently on slow-burning energy instead of quick spikes and crashes. This simple morning ritual, repeated daily, gently repairs the inner lining of your arteries, lowers inflammation, and improves circulation, all while tasting like comfort food. You don't need fancy supplements or expensive powders. Everything your heart needs can be found right here in your kitchen, waiting to be stirred into your breakfast bowl. When we talk about unclogging arteries, most people immediately think of medications or surgical procedures. But the truth is, your body already has a natural cleaning system. It just needs the right support. Every time you eat, your blood carries not only nutrients but also fats, cholesterol, and inflammatory molecules that can either heal or harm your arteries. The special combination inside this oatmeal breakfast gives your body what it needs to repair the damage from within. Let's start with cholesterol, because that's where most artery problems begin. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that acts like a sponge inside your digestive tract. When you eat it, it binds with bile acids, which are made from cholesterol. Your liver then has to pull more cholesterol out of your bloodstream to replace those bile acids, effectively lowering your LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol. Over time, this gentle, daily removal adds up. It's like cleaning a pipe slowly but consistently every morning until the flow becomes clear again. Flaxseed amplifies this process. Its omega-3 fatty acids help reduce the production of very low-density lipoprotein, or VLDL, which is the precursor to LDL cholesterol. It also decreases inflammation in your liver, improving how your body handles fats. Meanwhile, lignans, natural antioxidants in flax, protect cholesterol particles from oxidizing. Why is that important? Because oxidized cholesterol is the sticky type that attaches to your artery walls. When you prevent oxidation, you stop the first step in plaque formation. It's not about removing all cholesterol, it's about preventing it from turning toxic. Then there's the role of turmeric, or cinnamon if you prefer a milder flavor. Both help reduce something called endothelial dysfunction, a condition where the inner lining of your arteries, known as the endothelium, stops working properly. Normally, your endothelium releases nitric oxide, a gas that keeps your blood vessels relaxed and open. But with age, oxidative stress, and poor diet, nitric oxide levels drop, causing stiffness and higher blood pressure. The curcumin in turmeric restores this nitric oxide production, relaxing your arteries naturally. Cinnamon helps by improving insulin sensitivity, lowering triglycerides, and reducing the fatty acids that circulate in your blood. Now, the fruits and nuts play their own powerful roles. Blueberries, for example, contain anthocyanins that make your blood vessels more elastic. In one major study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate blueberries daily improved their arterial function by nearly 7% in just 8 weeks. That may sound small, but that improvement in flexibility translates directly to lower blood pressure and a healthier heart. Your blood pressure starts to even out. The constant pounding your arteries once endured begins to soften. You might notice your hands and feet feel warmer because blood is reaching them better. If you monitor your blood pressure at home, you may even see those top and bottom numbers creeping down, not through medication changes, but through healing at the cellular level. And the benefits go beyond the heart. Your digestion improves because the high fiber content supports healthy gut bacteria. When your gut is balanced, it releases less inflammation into your bloodstream, which in turn protects your arteries even more. That's the hidden advantage of this daily habit. Everything in your body works together. Your heart, brain, gut, and energy systems are not separate. They're one network, and when you feed one part right, the others start to heal too. For seniors, this routine becomes more than just breakfast. It becomes a ritual of renewal. You look forward to it because it makes you feel alive again. You begin to trust your body more, knowing it's responding to real nourishment. Some seniors even find that after a few months, they can walk longer distances, sleep more deeply, and recover faster from minor illnesses. That's circulation in action, your body running on clean energy. Now, imagine keeping this habit for 6 months, or even a year. Every morning, you're adding to a foundation of health that grows stronger with time. Instead of the gradual decline many people fear with age, you experience the opposite, a slow, steady improvement. Your arteries become clearer, your mind sharper, your movements easier. You don't just extend life, you extend quality. Consistency is the key. Missing one day won't hurt you, but keeping up the routine teaches your body what to expect and how to respond. The more consistent you are, the stronger your body's internal repair systems become. Just like brushing your teeth protects them from decay, this morning habit protects your arteries from clogging, quietly, reliably, and effectively. So every time you stir that spoonful of flaxseed or sprinkle those berries, remind yourself, this is medicine from nature, given freely to those who take the time to use it. You're not fighting your age, you're working with it. You're reminding your heart and arteries that they still have strength left, that healing doesn't stop at 75 or 80 or even 90. It continues as long as you keep feeding your body the right way. When it comes to heart and artery health after 75, small steps matter more than big promises. The body responds best to consistency, and this one simple change, adding the right ingredients to your morning oatmeal, can truly transform your health from the inside out. You've seen how the science supports it. Beta-glucan to lower cholesterol, omega-3s to fight inflammation, antioxidants to protect your arteries, and minerals to keep your blood pressure balanced. This is not a temporary fix. It's a lifestyle choice, one that restores balance, circulation, and energy in a way that medication alone never can. You're not depriving yourself of pleasure, you're enhancing it. Each warm, nourishing spoonful is an act of care for your heart, brain, and future. So, tomorrow morning as you prepare your oatmeal, take a moment to think about what you're really doing. You're protecting your heart. You're clearing your arteries. You're giving yourself another day of strength, memory, and vitality. And you're doing it with something so natural, so simple, that anyone can start, even today. Stay consistent, stay curious, and stay strong. Because health after 75 isn't about slowing down, it's about fueling your body with the wisdom of nature. And that all begins with one bowl of oatmeal, one small addition, and one powerful daily habit.